Imagine being taken from your home, your family, and everything you know, shoved onto a ship, chained, and sent across the ocean to a life of suffering. This was the fate of millions of Africans. But how did we get here? Africa's story is much bigger than slavery or colonization. It is a story of powerful kingdoms, rich cultures, and incredible achievements. But it is also a story of struggle, betrayal, and survival. A long time ago, before any country even existed, humans first walked the earth in Africa. This is where life began. Thousands of years later, great civilizations rose: Egypt, Kush, Carthage. These were places of kings, warriors, and scholars who built pyramids, traded gold, and made history. But Africa didn't write its stories in books, it told them. Stories were passed down through generations, spoken by elders, sung in songs, and carved into memory. Then came a great movement, the Bantu expansion. People traveled across Africa, farming new lands, creating new languages, and building new communities. More powerful kingdoms grew: Mali, Songhai, Oyo, Benin, Ethiopia, Great Zimbabwe, and many more. Some were ruled by mighty kings, others by councils of elders, but all had strong traditions and a deep connection to their lands. Then everything changed. Islam arrived in the 7th century, spreading through trade and war. Along with it came a new system of power and wealth. But with trade came something dark: slavery. People were captured and sold, taken far from home, never to return. This was only the beginning. Centuries later, Europe arrived. At first, they came to trade. Then they came to take. In 1884, European countries sat at a table in Berlin and divided Africa like a cake, without asking Africans. Soon, almost the entire continent was under foreign rule. Africans were forced to work, their lands were stolen, their traditions dismissed. Many were treated as if they had no history, no value. But Africa never gave up. In the 20th century, a new fight began, the fight for freedom. Country by country, Africans stood up and took back their lands. 1960 was called the Year of Africa because so many nations gained independence. In 1963, the Organization of African Unity was created, bringing the continent together. Even today, the fight isn't over. Africa still faces challenges: poverty, conflict, and climate change. But Africa is also rising. Young leaders, innovators, and dreamers are building a new future. So the question is, what's next for Africa? The story isn't over. And you are part of it. Subscribe for more stories like this. Let's talk about the real Africa.